Good afternoon, student. So far we have discussed about what are the different arithmetic operation we can perform regarding that. So today we'll discuss on further on that series and few new concept. So first of all, we'll today do some program in this series concept, and then we'll begin just recall the arithmetic in series object. These are the today's topic. This will cover in today's class. So regarding this, if you have any question here or any previous topic, any doubt is there, so let me know. So these are the today's topic. So okay, so let's begin today's class. Already this program, particularly this one, I have given answer. Program to create a series that hold both people name and their score in IP, increase the score of first person by 5.0 and set the score of last two people as 80.75. So already this program we have done. So if you have doubt in this part, so I can redo these things. So let me know if you have any doubt in this question. Good afternoon, everybody. So tell me whether should I do this question? Already I have done this question beforehand in last class. So if you have, okay, okay, so then I'm just rediscussing the question. So after that we'll proceed further on this topic. So this is the question. Just I'm not doing in the Python part. I'm just explaining here only what we can do here to just like to do these things. So for example, okay, let me take it right here. Here only I'm writing. So at first we know we have to import pandas as PD. We have to import pandas as PD and import numpy as np. So after that, what we have to write here, actually nothing not very much frequent. Okay, but then also just for practical purpose, we can write for people name and their in IP. So here I'm taking their names as index. I will use their name as index and their marks as simply the value or data. So here I'm taking one list. In that list, I'm taking for people name. For example, just like I'm writing Puneet, I'm writing Raj, then I'm writing Khushbu, and then I'm writing suppose Cyber. This four name I'm keeping here, and let me keep their marks also in IP. So marks named one list I will take here. So for example, 55.25, comma 16, comma 62, comma 73. These are the marks for students. Now simply I want to create a series using these two things. So what I'll write here, I can write one simply IP name one series will be there. So PD dot simply I will use the series object series name method. So there I will pass the data I'm going to pass as marks. So marks should be my data, and index I will mention here. If you do not mention the index, then also by default it will take. So index will be my name. So these two things will be done. So that simply if we print this IP, so automatically this series will be displayed. So up to this we have created this part is the creation of the series. Now we have to do updation here. We have to do few updation here. So what are the updation we want to do? We want to change. Increase the score of first person by 5.0 and set the score of last two people as 80.75. So how we can fetch the very first people or first person. So in that case, what I can write, IP of who is the very first person. The very first person is Puneet. So first index is Puneet. I want to increase his marks by 5.0. So IP of Puneet equals to IP of Puneet plus 8.0. So for this, it will change the marks, and I want to set the marks of last two people. Last two people means Khushbu and Saiba to 80.75. Directly, we want to change. So what I can write? First of all, we have to see which index it is. It is the, if it is zero index, zero position, then one, and then it is two position. So here what I want to do, IP of just like here I will mention the position 2 colon, so rest all will be taken as 80 point whatever marks given, 80.75 mention. So this will be the change, and just a second, merging. Okay, let me write here. And at last, simply we can print the series. So what will happen? The complete data again will be shown with update. So this is the thing. This is the complete program. So understood, I guess. So this is the question answer. This one. Okay. Now we are going to do the arithmetic operation. Arithmetic in series object. What are arithmetic? So for that purpose, let me take the given ones. Beforehand, let me import Pandas SPD. So now we'll do few arithmetic operation. At the beginning only, let me import numpy. So they will not come later on if we use it. So arithmetic operation means whenever we want to do any just like arithmetics operation in a series, so that perform how we can perform those arithmetic series operation. But actually, in case of operation, we can consider basically two type of operation. Just like one is first of all, already we have understood how we can rename a series, just like recall, I'm just recalling one topic, few operation. Actually, these are all based on operation. These are very important topic. That's why I'm recalling. Okay. So what are the topics we have covered yet? Operation on series. Operation on series. So first topic we have covered, that is modifying element of a series object. Just few minutes ago we have discussed. So first one was just modifying modifying element. So within the modifying element, another topic we have covered, just like how we can change the data as well as how we can change the index also. So for example, let me create one sequence series s equals to pd dot series. In that, the simple one series I will create 10, 100, 200, 300, 20, and 200. For example, this is my series. So by default, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this index will arrive. Okay, so now few changes I want to do here. What are the changes? If we want to just like put some value for, or if we want to change all these value 320 and 200, just like we have done the last program, same way you can do. Just like we can write s of what will be the position, three position, from third position onwards we want to change, and all these position I want to make it 0, so simply it will be changed to 0. So this was the task of modifying element. That means modifying. First example, this was example of modifying the data of a series. Modifying the data of a series. Now, second we can do, second things that we can do. Also, we can change the index as well. Just like by default, we can see index are okay. Punit, one question, one thing is there. So whenever you are asking the question, after the question, we are deleting the message. Any problem is there? So no need to delete the message or chat. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are asking, that is good. So why should you delete? Is it okay? Okay. So next topic is there. If you want to change the index, so this is my by default. What are my index? No, not by mistake only. So many times you do these things. I've seen. Don't do this. If you are asking, that is a genuine question. Anybody can ask. These are explanatory question. So s dot index. Now, if we want to change, so how we can change a comma b comma c. If I want to change the index, so I can change the index in this way. Uh, E. This is also type of modification a series. A B C D E. How many series? Six elements are there. So F last. So in this way also we can change the index of any particular series. So these are the two types of modification, and based on that we have just performed one program also. We have done one program, and next also so far we have discussed about the function head and tail function. So we know that by default, what is the meaning of what is the meaning of head function? Head function by default it will display the first top five element of a series, and tail will display the bottom five element of a series. So head and tail function, if we just recall once. So let's see. By default, S have six element. So if we display like this, S dot head. So by default, it will display the first element, very first element. If we display S dot tail, so by default, it will display the last five element. But if we mention some number of element, S dot head or tail within head or tail, so in that case, it will display that number of element. For example, S dot head I am writing here, and here I am writing S dot tail. So here I am writing 4, for example. So from bottom 4 element, and there but from the top 3 element it is displaying. So this is the concept of head and tail. And then another operation was there, another topic within this part, that is vector operation. Vector operation. Now, what does it mean actually? Vector operation means any operation on a complete series. Means just like in the array also we have performed this type of this kind of operation. Suppose if we have one array, for example, AR equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this way, and if we multiply by 2, that means each element will be multiplied by 2. So that kind of things is actually called vector operation. It will be applied on all complete things. Okay. So that's why vector operation, and basically the series object are basically comprised of array. It is created through array, so it also support vector operation. So let's see whether it supports or not. So if we do s into 2, so what will be the result? Each element will be multiplied by 2. You can see if we compare, this is the actual s, and above that s into 2. That means each element will be doubled. Okay. So just like another special operation was there, if we write here s greater than 100, so what will happen? Each element will be checked that whether it is greater than 100 or not. So the element which will be actually greater than 100, for that it will become true. Just like we can see from the result that 200 is only the element that is greater than 100. So for that it has came true. Rest what it has shown false. So this was the another kind of vector operation. And now today's topic, that is our arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation. So arithmetic operation, how we can show this arithmetic operation, or how we can do this arithmetic operation. That means now that means arithmetic operation, first of all we have to know few points inside this arithmetic operation. What are those points? How we can perform or when we can perform arithmetic operation means any operation just like normal plus, multiply, or subtraction or division. This type of operation can be performed, but the main point is here. Actually, whenever we are performing this kind of operation, that only on the operation can perform only on the matching index. Here it is the very important thing, matching index. If the index is matching, then only this operation can be performed. Whatever series object we are using for operation, the index should match. That means if any series object, for example, just like is with 0 1 2 3, sorry, 0 1 2 3, and another series object with A, B, C, D. So in this case, series operation cannot be performed. It always work with the matching index. This is the point we have to remember. So for that purpose, again we'll create two simple series so that it will be easy to understand. For example, again I'm just taking S1 one series. S1 equals to PD dot series. Here I'm just taking a simple one list of three element only so that it will be easy to understand. 20, 30 let it be, and by default, sorry, so this one is ready. Now if we do S2, so for S2 again I am writing PD dot series. Here I am taking two different value. For example, we take 20, 30, 40, but here I want to mention my own index, that is index is equal to for example 5, 6, 7. Here is these three are my index, and another thing I am taking using here pt dot series, where I'm using three values just like 50, 60, and 70, and default index I'm using. So these are my three series. Let me display S1, S2, and S3. So here we can see the first and last series has the same index, and when the second series is does not have the same index. Now let's do how we can perform this operation. So at first only we are performing S1 plus S3. So just we know when index will match, then operation can be succeed. Just like you can see that S1 S1 zero element or zero index, it also has taken the zero index. So 50, here 10 you can see 10, and here also 50 you can see. So there you can see 60, 50 plus 10, 60. Then 20 plus 80, sorry, 20 plus 60, 80 has came, and 30 plus 70, 100 has came. Now in the second next example, if we use another series S1 plus S2, so what will happen? All the result will be produced as none, because here it will simply cannot find the same index. So that's why we can see a resultant list will be produced where each element will be produced as none. That means nan will be not a number. That means what should be the reason for this? When index is not matching, when index is not matching, in that case index that is not compatible, so it returns nan, nan, that means not a number as a result operation. And here we can see first of all 0 1 2, this index is come, after that 5 6 7 is second index as came. So this was about the just like arithmetic operation. Also another operation, let's do two more operation. S1 slash, sorry, S1 slash S3, if you do here operation can be performed. S1 slash S2, here operation cannot be performed because index are not matching. That means whenever we want to do any indexing operation, that times we must have to use the things, use these things that index would match. Now after this, again we'll perform one of just question program. So based on that, we'll understand the concept in a better way. So arithmetic series. This is our question. So let's write the question. First question is then number of student in class 11 and 12 in stream three stream. What are the three stream? Science, arts, commerce, humanities also you can say. Stored in are stored into series C11, that is class 11, and C12 class 12. So here what we have to find, write a Python code to display the student total student in classes 11 and 12 stream wise. In this way we can will do this particular program based on the concept arithmetic operation. So let's see how we can do this. So at first only we have to import pandas. So import pandas as PD. Then we have to create the two series. So what are the two series names? C11, that is C11. Simply we'll write p dot series within bracket. What should be the data? So if we mention the data is good. So let's take example. For example, 41 student in science and commerce. In arts, suppose 34. In commerce, suppose 58 students are there. And now let me take the index also. So in case of index, I'm taking three stream name. So here I'm taking science, SCI. I'm just taking here. Then taking humanities subject, and another stream I'm taking commerce, com. So it should be in one line actually. When we write in Python method, then it will come in one line. It is margin and all of that. So here is the margin. So this is one line. This is for class 11, and there will be another second series that is for class 12. That is for class 12. So for class 12, pages we have to do C12, just like this is C12, and let me change the data. For example, this is 40, let it be 30, and let it be 48. And then same index we have to write. Why? Because we know whenever we want to add two series or we want to do an arithmetic operation on two series, so must the two series have same index. Otherwise, perform it long, the arithmetic operation cannot be performed. Now simply we can display these things. So print here, just I'm giving one message that total number of student stream wise total number of students stream wise print print. Just simply we'll add these two series, so it will display the desired result. This way we can perform. So this is the thing how we can perform this type of question. This is one question. Now we'll do another question. This now I'm going to do the second question, that is quite large question. So that is also very important one. After that, is go for the next topic. So So I will assign you one question in the classroom. All of you will try to do that question, and then tomorrow I will solve the question. So I am writing here the question. Same question I will assign in the classroom. No, we do not have to import any numpy array here. Since just like these are all this operation we have performed based on the pandas only, no need to import. Whenever we will use any numpy concept, then only we have to import. That is not mandatory for all cases. Whenever we will use any numpy based concept, then we have to import the numpy. Otherwise, we will not import simply. Okay. So I'm writing the second question. So this will be one work. Uh, Create two, the bigger font. Create two series object where object one stores the details of population population in four metro city in four metro cities, CITIS cities. What are the cities name? That is also mentioned. Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai, and for example, Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai, and Mumbai. This four city. Now, next, and object two will store will stores average income of this of these cities reported last year. Last reported last year. So now calculate per capita income. Calculate per capita income for each of these metro cities. For each of these metro cities. For each of these metro cities. Like city का per capita income निकालना पड़ेगा. Per capita income, what is the thing? What is the formula? Nothing but just I am writing here per capita income PCI shortcut I am using PCI. Here we can use uh, whatever AVG income INC average income divided by the population. This is the formula. So this will be our work. So this we will solve it by today and send in the classroom. And tomorrow we'll discuss and we'll move further. So today I'm just doing the session here only. So if any doubt is there, let me know. After that, tomorrow we'll discuss on few more topics within this series object. Okay. So this question I will send. Thank you.